Time now for real estate. New York Times Real Estate Report. This week's cover story, the man who's behind the rankings of the best, worst, and most livable cities in the country. But first, this week's Living In section focuses on the changing face of Rahway, New Jersey. Here's New York Times real estate editor Bill Goss.
Rahway has its eye on becoming the next Hoboken, and you know, it's not that far off the mark. It's always been a place that was a good commute to New York. It's about 40 or 50 minutes on New Jersey Transit, and it's been popular for that reason, but the downtown area has been in decline for about 20 years. Now there's a resurgence there. They've renovated the train station, they're cleaning up the downtown, and they're putting in about 1,500 housing units. So they're hoping to market Rahway to professionals, and for what at this point look like pretty good prices.
And some of the realtors are calling it an undervalued stock that could grow in the future, and right now the prices in the community are underpriced as well.
That's exactly right. For some of the new buildings, the townhouses are going from between $400,000 and $600,000. There's a building that will open in a year, and the prices there look like they're going to start in the mid-200,000 to about $400,000. And there's a lot of single-family stock, and there's a historic district where that's been there for years, of course, and the prices there can run into $300,000 to above $5,000, but generally speaking, quite low.
Let's turn our attention now to the cover story, the new book, the latest book on the best places to live.
Exactly. The book's coming out that ranks about 400 metropolitan areas as the best places to live. And we sort of wondered, how do you do that? And in fact, they take a lot of data, some of the government data on things like the economy and jobs, other things that are a little more subjective like quality of life, and they rank a lot of places in the country. Gainesville, Florida is at the top of the list. Poor Modesto, California is at the bottom.
Does New York have any superlatives in this year's list?
It certainly does. The highest ranking part of New York or area of New York that's on the list is Bergen County at 77. And New York City itself ranks at the top of the best place for singles to live.
Best place for singles.
Indeed.
Okay, good to know. The man who was behind this list says with 39 million people every year changing addresses, he wants to help people find the best places.
Exactly. His name is Bert Sperling, and he has a very extensive website as well. The book is really intended to be a place to start. He doesn't expect anyone to pick up the book and think, okay, bang, Gainesville. But you can look at his website, and there's a lot going on there, and you can really figure out what place might be good for you.
And in the book, he goes on to say that some places may rank number one in arts and culture, but fail miserably when it comes to the economy and affordability.